The Bible tells us in 2 Corinthians 4:8 and 9, we are hard pressed on every side, but not crushed, perplexed, but not in despair, persecuted, but not abandoned, struck down, but not destroyed. Have you ever felt hard pressed? And I'm going to explain that to you. Feeling hard pressed means that there's trouble everywhere. Your finances, your job, your family, your so-called friends, everything is hitting you all at once and you don't know what to do. The Bible says we are hard pressed on every side, but not crushed. Crushed means to be pulverized, broken. But he says we are hard pressed on every side, but not crushed. Perplexed, but not in despair. Perplexed means to be baffled, to be puzzled. How many of you feel that you've been in a state where you're baffled? You're puzzled about every step that you make. You're puzzled about the people that are around you. You don't know what's going on in your life. But he says, but not in despair. Despair is the complete loss of everything, loss of hope. So we're going to go ahead and read it again. We are hard pressed on every side, but not crushed, perplexed, but not in despair, persecuted, but not abandoned. Persecuted means to be ill-treated in such a manner, it's almost harassment. Talked about, persecuted, nonstop. Have you ever felt that way? Have you ever felt persecuted for anything that you've done? He says persecuted but not abandoned. Even though they come after you, God still has your back. He's never abandoned you. Next says struck down but not destroyed. You may have fallen. You may have been hit and have fallen hard, but you were not destroyed. We are hard pressed on every side, but not crushed, perplexed, but not in despair, persecuted, but not abandoned, struck down, but not destroyed. God has you in his hand, even when it's overwhelming, even when you're hard pressed, even when you're perplexed, even when you're persecuted, even when you're struck down. Remember, you're not crushed, you're not in despair, and you're not abandoned, and you will not be destroyed. You are an overcomer. Believe that. Now tell God thank you and get up because you're an overcomer. God bless. Sleep well.